the previous levels you were on, you would literally suffer if you were to go back. It is forced ascension. Like, you realize that ego death is just as worse as, if not worser than physical death. Very painful psychologically. Now, consciousness is a gift in one realm. See, this is the thing about the previous videos. Go and visit those videos. Talking about sub-realities, how things can be real and not real at the same time. Simultaneous realities. Like, in one realm it's super real, but in another realm it's not real at all. So consciousness in this aspect, consciousness is a gift in the spiritual realm. Like, you're literally so damn abundant in the spiritual realm, even in the psychological realm. So while it is a gift in these realms, it becomes a curse in the physical realm. It becomes a curse in the physical realm because here the laws are different. This is where we get into quasi realms, where your visualizations, your dreams in the astral have you, other people, and constructs. And in this reality, it's similar. It's very similar. There are people walking around talking to you. It's a quasi realm. That's why I've been telling y'all that life is a dream. And whatever you wish to be real in the dream is real. Things can be real and unreal at the same time. Real to a certain extent. I want to talk about nightmares. Like, say there is this person having these nightmares, right? And they want to get over the nightmares. Like, think about when a person actually gets over having nightmares. Like, they just stop having them. It is only when they identify the nightmare as a dream is when they actually overcome the nightmare. So conscious beings are literally having a fucking nightmare. Conscious beings are literally having a nightmare in the physical realm. While they are so gifted in the spiritual realm with gifts to be able to see things, they can see the poison of the physical realm. He who searches for the world and finds a corpse has superseded the world. So how do you actually get over this nightmare, or get over a nightmare, or change your dream experience, your dream reality? Is you identify it as a dream. How else could you control reality unless you decided what was real in the experience and what was unreal in the experience? There's only one way to control reality. So while there are things that and laws that are real regardless of how you feel, like laws of nature, like how we have to kill to get energy, we can, in this experience, decide what we become agents of. Like money. Like the concept of God. We are all literally just agents of these ideas. Like, we are the things making these things real. So this is how you actually control reality, is by determining what's real. Now, us as a collective, since there are 4 quadrants to each reality: inner individual, inner collective, outer individual, outer collective, we've proven to be irresponsible over possessing the gift in the dream experience of making things real. Like, we've made things real that actually hurt us. We've actually let other people form our reality, telling us what's real and what's not real. Our perception of what's real is actually what they're out to control. So we've actually proven irresponsible in the aspect of being able to choose what's real and what's not real as a collective. Because as you can see, some of the great things that we've agreed upon in this reality have tortured us, have enslaved us. Now you may be seeing the importance to topics of sub-realities and quasi-realms and identifying these realms that you're navigating through. See, the only constant in each realm that we can identify through our egoic perception, soul, mind, and body, the only constant in each of these three primary realms is life force energy awareness, and how you are manipulating that life force energy awareness. How you are freeing yourself in the experience. How you are actually making the dream reality by deciding what's real. You see, younger kids are waking up faster, but they still need us as a link. Like, just like we needed all the ancestors, this little information, even our, the little information that our parents got that we had to add so much onto. They needed us, or we needed them. So you're not really having a big effect, I don't think, in this reality if you call yourself conscious, but you are not. But you are still making things that torture us real. Like you are still pursuing things where you know you've met your end to. Although that was your purpose, actually, while you're unconscious, that actually is your purpose. But very, very intelligent people, I see them getting blocked. It's like hitting a door because they're so damn conscious, they're so damn intelligent, but they refuse to let go. You could tell they're just going in circles. They like they just need some fucking money. To that point, I would like to bring up one last thing too. Do you think with all the life force energy awareness that you give to a job or give to society in pleasing society, that you could actually provide for yourself with that energy instead? Like, you would literally just find a way. Like, you would find a way to eat, and you would find a place to stay, because that's where our life force energy awareness should be going to. And then the rest should be going to having a damn good time in this dream. But it seems as if they have dipped into our abundance of life force awareness, causing excess suffering. It seems as if they are playing with what is real and what is not real in our dream reality. I almost never speak the truth without mentioning the highest truth as well, that all this is completely meaningless. Like, what if that was the point? Is to find out that everything is pointless. What if that is the meaning of life? Is to find out that everything is actually meaningless. But then again, that's what I'm talking about. Meaning. What you are making real and not real. You obviously have the space. That is the only space that life gives us to create our reality. I see no other way. What if instead of finding God, or you are God remembering, like that is the point of life, is that to remember that you are God, or to remember God. But what if the point of life was to remember that there was no God? What if that was the entire point? You know, so you see, you must have an inverted thought process as well. Like on the bandwidth of your consciousness, complexity and simplicity, you must be able to travel back and forth on the bandwidth. And it almost as if things are inverting or reversing. This is why I think the topic of reverse manipulation is heavy. There's two ways to manipulate your life force energy. Is the first most powerful one's memory wipe, of course. But then there's that second one, you know, where I let you think you're manipulating me, but I'm manipulating you, actually, because I am a more conscious being. See, these are the things that we have to be aware of, being multidimensional beings, traveling soul, mind, and body. What's linking these realities together is our awareness. Like, think about what links a reality, dream, and experience all together. Think about the constant. The only constant is your life force energy awareness. And exactly how you are manipulating your awareness. You know, I think I stopped having dreams of death, of like me being unalived or anything. Like, because I'm no longer afraid of it. I've also found myself having many dreams that are so much more simple. Like there's almost nothing in them but like a table and some flowers and one other person. It's almost as if everything else is like, my brain doesn't even need to project everything else. It just doesn't. It doesn't have to work so hard. It knows it can't even, it's useless. It might as well not even throw up the buildings and shit, like, because it's not going to fool me. Another thing I've noticed is Yanja, you know what I mean? So I barely have dreams. But lately I've been having little dreams, and it's like I'll go to the realm and I'll just come back with, I'll just get what I need. I'll just get beautiful information that I need, and I'll just like wake up and I'll try my best to remember it. But I've noticed I've been lucid in these dreams. Like, I know I'm dreaming too. Like, sometimes I'll even just be going along with it too. Like, but I kind of know I'm dreaming. Like, even when I'm not like fully automated and fully in control, I still know I'm dreaming. So consciousness needs things to stay interested in. It's forced ascension is the basic topic of the message. Not staying in your own loops of endless genealogy, quasi loops that keep you in forms of suffering. You'll wonder why you'll never go back. You'll never go back to these realms. This is why so many people are hitting the wall, and you could tell that it's the most painful thing to do, to go back into a world where you've already accomplished your purpose. So I think that everything that you do or did while you're unconscious on this level or that level, like whatever level you were on, that was your purpose. This is why they say you'll only understand it in retrospect. It means that your purpose on that level has been fulfilled. I wonder why it's so hard to, like, me letting go of art was like in a death. Like, I had to let it go. Like, I could not force myself to sit in. I know what that guy on Instagram going through. It's so painful. Like, you're sitting and you're painting and your back is fucking up. It's like torture to a certain extent. Painting for 8 hours a day. And so you begin to thank your higher self for allowing you to be free from that. Like, after you fulfilled your purpose there, you have no business there. This is what we see being spoken about seeking permanence in each reality. It's literally torture to the human soul. It's like you've built your own prison within the prison. We're not talking about consciousness not being able to escape itself, the first prison. Consciousness is time and space, you cannot escape the now. We're not talking about society, the second prison. The second imaginary prison, unreal prison that we've all become agents of, making it real. We're talking about another prison. We're not talking about the physical brick prison that society's made, that we've made real. We're talking about the prison you put your own soul into. So if you've transcended something like paying rent and having a job, like, you're going to have to use your life force energy and manipulate your awareness to provide for yourself. You'll be forced to trip latent forces in your subconscious mind and free your being to a whole nother level if you are serious about being conscious. Because it's a forced ascension. Yeah, it's a death. It's a death. It's a death in a whole nother realm. In a whole nother sub-reality within your soul. 3 primary realities: soul, life force, energy, awareness, mind, and body, in that order. 4 quadrants to each reality: inner individual, inner collective, outer individual, outer collective. Knowing what a quasi realm is, that your soul can be tempted into realms that look satisfying and very pleasing on the outside. But actually there are beings much more conscious in that realm that want to destroy you and feed on you more. You see, I watched The Truman Show too. Yes, I watched The Truman Show for the first time. And to my surprise, Jim Carrey was playing in it, so that made it even better. Like, he's just a great actor, regardless of how, what I think. But in this show, he realized that he's on a TV show and everybody's in on it except for him. Like, he just doesn't know that they're all playing him. Like, there are hidden cameras everywhere, but he's just living his life and people on the outside world are just watching him. And they're making billions off of the TV show. But it makes me think, when I was younger, I felt like that. I felt like that at times in my life. I'm like, it feels like I'm a big part of an experiment. And like, I'm the main character. And I'm kind of just waiting on everybody to pop out and be like, hey, this is the game we've been playing just to see what you would do. It does feel like life is moving along and it's just seeing what you would do in that situation every time. It's just seeing how you're going to manipulate your life force energy. The crazy part about The Truman Show is the entire time, all he had to do was wake up to the fact that it was fake, that it was unreal. That's all he had to do in order to escape the reality. You gotta know life is a dream. Like, they call it awakening, for crying out loud. It's called awakening, becoming lucid. Lucid meaning able to see clearly. Able to have full access to your rational thinking mind. You're not escaping the dream, but you can become lucid while you're in it. They are calling it awakening. You have to link what's right in front of you, that life's a dream. You know, it's funny in the Truman Show that his wife would like pick up a box of cereal and be like, honey, do you want this for breakfast? These are Cheerios with low vitamins. And the camera would zoom in on her like she was doing a commercial. Like these people in our dream are literally agents of things, like trying to give us ideas of God, trying to give us ideas of what's real and what's not real in the dream. Like his picture perfect wife, he hated her. He's like, I don't know you really, you know, until he met another girl who told him. She's like, everybody's in on this. And he's like, well, he still didn't quite understand. But then later he like saw it. He's like, he's like, everything's fake. Like even the sky was fake. Like he took a sailboat way out into the ocean in this fake world and got to the end of it and knocked on the wall and was devastated. So he took a bow and he left into a deeper world without any more fear. They even told him that, hey Truman, although things are messed up in this world, things are even more messed up on different scales in the world that you're leaving. Like, we're sorry that your life was a show. And he said, I'll take my chances. And he took a bow out of this TV show world and went and left. So the fact that he knew his purpose was fulfilled there is the entire point. The fact that he knew he had no business there anymore. In fact, if he stayed, it would have been pure hell and pure torture. I love you guys. Stay conscious. Stay dreamlike.